Hallelujah. We are on another Monday night. I tell you what, man, it's so good to be back for another night of relationship. Man, bro in the house, my brother. Hey, Reese, what's going on, my brother?
I'm happy to be here. I'm excited too. I'm excited about this. You know how I'm learning. We're gonna get some teaching out of this.
All right, all right, all right, all right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. Good to have my bro in the house. Thank y'all for joining in with all of you who are via on or listening to us via radio. Right now, we're on the FM side. We 106.9 FM, W295DK. So glad you're joining in with us. And she'll be up in just a second on Facebook. You can just go to Russell Miles. You should see my picture. You should see the stream going on from the station. You know, I know sometimes you have other stuff out there, but yeah, hopefully the stream is up. So yeah, definitely join in, and definitely feel free to call in. Let me see here. I hope I got the number on my phone. Oh yeah, bro. Thank you. Thank you.
919-4071.
Yeah.
919-496-4071. Hey, fellas, come on, bro.
Give us a call. No doubt. No doubt. And we can start off with corporate prayer tonight. Hallelujah. By saying the Lord's Prayer together. We can say the Lord's Prayer together on the count 3. 1, 2, 3. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. And give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever. Amen. And hey, if we can just say a quick prayer for us, brother.
Eternal Father God of Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, we just want to thank you once again for this tomorrow's day. We had to send your hand of protection around us and have this divine plan for us. We thank you for this time of relationship maintenance, that we be able to open up our hearts and our minds to see it become better people in our relationships, and we keep going. Pray. Let the word of our mouth and meditation of our heart be acceptable in thy sight. You are our strength and our redeemer. We do this in your son's name, Jesus. Pray. Amen.
Amen. Yeah. All right, we're talking about personality types. Yeah, we on the second set. Sensing and intuition. Mm-hmm. Hey, you said you already said yours. You think you got yours, bro?
I think I mentioned, man. It says sensing and intuition. Do you pay more attention to the information that comes in through your 5 senses, or do you pay more attention to the patterns and the possibility you see in the information you receive?
So you think you more than 5 senses?
I think I'm intuition, bro.
Intuition?
Yeah, I think I'm intuition.
Yeah.
Because a lot of brothers. Well, I'll put it this way: when you're playing football, you can't use your senses
because you hadn't seen that at the line. Yeah. You don't know what.
But think about this.
That's true. That's true.
It gets like that. You have to. When you really train it in any type of sports, you got to be to the point where it's automatic. The only thing
you can't. Yeah.
You can't really think about your body. You just got that has to be automatic. So you have to have the mind game on time. Wow. You got to see the patterns.
That's it.
Because you got to trust your body's going to do what it's supposed to do, no matter what point.
Man.
Even when you shoot a basketball, your body should automatically know what it needs to do without even thinking.
To let it go. Good. That's gracious.
Same thing with football.
Yeah.
You can't, like, if you run a pattern, a wide receiver. If you run in a pattern, you got to make sure you're planting and never do is look and just put your hand out there. Your hands are automatically supposed to catch the ball, not your head. Your hands.
Yeah. Hey, like another thing you said, one thing that's about intuition is you go back to the team. You have to be when you're on the team, you got to know basically how your other teammates, what their tendencies are.
That's right.
Right.
That's right.
Because, man, if I throw you a pass and you break wrong, it's like, man, why are you breaking? You know why? Y'all only understand that. Why are you even breaking right there, man? Because what it is, and quarterbacks throw the ball to where they think you're going.
Right.
Yeah. Right. They throw a ball before you break. It's all, by the time you break, already the ball is already gone.
That's it. Now think about this with basketball. When somebody do a pick and roll and both of them go,
Yeah.
oh, the one that's cut, you say, oh, it's done.
Right. It's right. You already go. Yeah.
It's intuition.
Wow, that is so, yeah. That's a lot, and I would think I would probably think that most most people are are instances where you're going by what you can actually see.
Right.
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
feel or taste or
Right.
anything like that. And sometimes, and you know how they say we get the boy, what do you call it? I just had that gut feeling.
Yeah. That's there. There you go. Wow.
You know?
Yeah, physical reality. I mean, and I think if you bring the kingdom, intuition probably
Mm-hmm.
is it, because you're out facts that you can't see the kingdom. I mean, you can't see God, you can't see Jesus, you can't see all of this, but we know they're more real than what we see.
That's right. So it says paying attention to physical reality. This is for sensing.
Yeah.
What paying attention to reality, what I see, hear, touch, taste, and smell. I'm concerned with what is actual, present, current, and real. I notice facts. I remember details that are important to me. I like to see the practical use of things and learn best when I see how to use what I'm learning. Experience speaks to me louder than wow.
Wow. Most scientists are sensors, man. Yeah. It's like, nah, you can't. If I can't touch it, if you can't prove it to me,
that's it.
Yeah, they not trying to get into what the picture is. They like, no, what's on the table.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's it.
I mean, and relation, and when you're dealing with senses and people, and people who deal with intuition, because if you're dealing with a sensor, it's hard for them to see vision. They only want to see, like, what do you have right now? You know what I'm saying? If you date somebody, you want to know what kind of car they already drive. You want to know how much money are you making, as opposed to, hey, what kind of potential does this person really have?
Right.
Yeah.
And I agree with you, Pat. Like, so it's like my sense kick in, but once it kicks in, my intuition, like, okay, let me see exactly what it is.
Yeah, you got to next step, man.
Because
yeah,
if I operate on that, on my senses, I'm like, okay, did that just hurt me? I'm gonna be like, look, no, that leg is broken. That's and you got messed up shoes. That's why your leg broke.
Yeah, you look the
whole picture.
Right. Yeah, I mean, and then if you're a sensor, I mean, if you're a sensor, you really, if you're a date sensor, they're gonna really be looking at, what they see in you. They're not even thinking about anything else.
That's right.
Right. If you can't say to a sensor, you should know I love you by what I'm doing. They're like, no. If you're not saying it, if you're not buying me stuff, then I can't believe you love me if I don't see the physical stuff that you're doing, man. That's right. Intuition thinks, like, hey, the fact that you with me, we're in the same space, says that there should, I can see that there's that you must really like me, even though I might not be hearing it as much or whatever.
Yeah.
I can see between the lines,
Right. That's right.
One thing, you in the house with me, like, you can 30 other different places.
It's like you said, it's why when I come, if you do come to the door, I'm gonna send something like, I'm gonna go find out, like, what is it?
Yeah.
I think sometimes, I believe that where the weak points you are, majority of the time is in your partner.
Yeah.
Strong with that you have that for your partner.
That's covenant, bro.
Yeah, I think that's what it's all about.
It's covenant. That's covenant. Yeah.
See, this is practical use of things like.
Right, bro. Right.
I can't really tell, for a woman to go through the process of childbearing, I can, I sense that, okay, something wrong the way I'm talking, but I can't really have to.
Yeah, right. You can't. It's no way. I don't know what you're feeling. I mean, nobody. Yeah, that's the one thing. That's a chasm. No brother can know what a woman is feeling. Going never. We can't even. You can't even give a sense of. A whole nother person in you, bro.
Like I'm like one time, her back was hurt. I'm just rubbing her back like real slightly, but She's like, you know how much this means to me. I'm like, what? She's like, yes, that little rub, just that little thing, it meant the whole lot. Yeah, I'm just like, okay, just yeah,
Right.
it's gonna be all right. You're gonna be okay. But no, it was like that was really,
It was really wow, bro.
So
Wow. Yeah, so for you it was just like, oh, I'm just doing this little thing. But for her it was like major.
It meant a lot. It meant a lot.
Wow, bro.
And then like as far as the pillows and everything, it I'm looking at it. I don't know. I don't sense what it is, but it's something. She has that on her side. She has that pillow up under her stomach.
Yeah.
Every day is a lot of weight. It's pulling.
God, bro. Yeah, I know they said that we should treat women like the weaker sex, but
yeah,
bro, when it comes to bringing another human being into this earth, her needs, and you know that it's coming. You know in 9 months. I mean, you got, and you know that to deal with the pain that you know that in order for you to get the end result, that there's pain involved. There's a process that's involved. And you still go through it anyway.
That's it. You still go through.
And there's people who have kids, man. Like you know what all this about, and you like, I don't care, man. It's like the outcome is worth what. Yeah, yeah.
Hey, more power to y'all, ladies. You might help me, but hey, that part right there,
man. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. And I think another thing, in the way that we solve problems, like they say, it's solving problems through working through facts. Until I understand the problem, I think and they say that's the thing about the sensor. I think that's another thing, how we deal with getting to the desired outcome. Because sometimes facts, I mean, you got to use the facts, but then I think with intuition, you got to have a vision part of that. Because facts only a part of it, man. How much money you got right now is, I mean, that is fact, but your earning potential. Like, what does this have the potential?
That's right.
And sometimes that's why it's hard for someone with a vision that's coming from an intuition standpoint to the sensor, because the intuition say, man, that house is broken down, that's the potential. And the sensor is like, wait a minute, man, that house right there is broken down. Let's be practical. Let's be practical.
Now let's really look.
Yeah, you think that we can really take this house and turn it and flip it and turn it? Because I don't see it. But that's amazing though, because the fruition, they can really see the potential.
That's it.
And then they can do it, and then the person that's a citizen is like, man, I would have never saw that. I would just walk past it. Yeah. And I think in relationships, man, if you are pragmatic, if you look at it and you say, I like the way they look, I like the way they talk, it's like, yeah, that's too pragmatic. You can't just look at what you're seeing on the surface. Like, how does this person think? How they perceive, what's their perception? Yeah.
And that's where, like you're saying, where well, I've been through this and I experienced it. Even though that house looks good, I experienced this, and I'm not going to go through this no more. You like, it's all right. No, you got to give me some more. Why do you think this is a good look this house? I'm not going through them. I'm not going through this no more. Not with you, no. And I'm like, I'm with you. I'm like, hey man, we can tear this bathroom out, put a new bathroom in here. And
yeah.
The foundation looks good and all. Like, they were like, no.
Like, man, so I remember that movie with, I forget the name of it, Bobby Brown. He was the character. He was working in the garage, man. And the girl that girl go in and see him in the garage. He had, had the Jerry curl, had the teeth missing, and man, got his haircut, got his teeth fixed. Yeah. And then he left. He was in a whole different league, but she saw the potential. She was like, nah, yeah. Sometimes, man, people call them fixer uppers. I don't call them fixer uppers. Some people have potential, but it's just hidden, man. You give them a little bit of self-confidence and it'll turn around. You see somebody who overweight, but you can see, man, I'm telling you, if they would just, if they would work out, if they would get healthy, man, they would be off the charts, man. Yeah. So it's the potential. I think intuition unless you see potential in the sensor, man. But the sensor is like, you can't see it. It's like, nah, right. Yeah, it's like they do the gold digger arms, man, where the guy trying to talk to the girl and she like, man, you ain't got my face, man. Yeah,
I don't see no facts.
Yeah, then he go get in the Lambo and she like, this your car? Like, oh, okay, oh.
Now you see the facts. Okay. You see the potential now, huh? Okay.
Yeah, the guy, girl, I mean, I'm gonna treat you out. Let's go hang out. Let's do something. She's like, you ain't even on my level. Like, and then the dudes, I like when he say this, where you walking? Like, what kind of level? If you like that, like, it's like, I mean, if you really rolling like that, then you walk down the street. It's not like you riding down the street. So so what make you think you better?
Hold up, Pastor. Did you read the paragraph in Intuition?
Hold on 1 second, bro.
It was about it right now, and it says paying the most attention to impressions or the meaning and patterns of the information I get. I rather learn by thinking by hands-on
experience. Yeah, bro.
Wow, that's it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you gotta see beyond that, man. It's like, because if you go by the facts, man, facts can be deceiving. I learned this. I talked to an investor one time. He said, if you're going to invest money, he said the one thing you got to get used to is that the market is going to fluctuate. So he said if the market drops off some points, you can't go pull all your money out. Think, man, I don't want to lose no more money. He said, no, it's going to come back up. He said, but if you're a factual person, you're like, I already lost this money, so I'm pulling everything. And then in 5 days, it goes back up another 1,000. Man, you done lost all the investment because you done took. Yeah.
I did that too fast. I knew it was about to jump off the pandemic. I had got this. They were dealing with the conductance, and they was also dealing with the recordings of data for diabetes and and all that stuff. So I put everything in there, and that was in 2019. By 2021, $8,000 in that thing.
Good gracious! He said you gotta trust the process. He said you can't. Why day traders, man? Day traders, they like they Vegas. Right. Day traders try to make money during the day. They trying to play the ups and downs and predict that. So they might win. They might really invest and get $1 million in one day, but might lose $5 million because they like, they pulling it. They trying to play the market every second. He said, but long term, he said, right. And I think that's what happens even in relationships, man. And then sometimes when you have, when it looks like it's, things are going down, you tend to give up on a relationship.
That's right. And that's all I was saying. Like, if I'm looking at it and I see the future of it, but I don't understand, I can't really say that the future is going to happen that way. That's just going off my own understanding.
Yeah.
And that's what something we do to people.
We do it all the time, eh? Yeah.
I agree with you on that. And not people, but myself. I did that.
Wow.
And not only that, like, for me, there's someone that's not a part of the same organization, the same church.
Oh, bro, my goodness. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on now.
It was a lot of females that could have been very beneficial to me outside of the church that I grew up in.
Hey, that is powerful, bro.
I'm trying to tell you, and we do that all the time. You thinking that you're Pentecostal, so missionary Baptist won't work.
That's crazy. We all love Jesus, man.
I'm like, man.
Hey, how many opportunities? Man, that segregation, man, people talk about racial segregation, but denominational segregation, that's stronger than racial segregation to me.
I believe the Lord looked one that He put in my path that was going to a church, even though they may not operate the way we operate. Right. Still had a love. They still had a heart for God. But man, every time God put everyone in my position, I never had one. I like, okay, I know this ain't gonna, because you don't go to church, nothing like that. But pretty much everyone that I was talking to was in church.
God, yeah, and somebody tell you, we always heard that, man. You need to find somebody in the same two ends. It ain't got nothing to do with the tea in China, man. You don't know that ain't got nothing to do. Right. I mean, now it is. I think it's important to ask them that. Do you believe Jesus is Lord? I mean, if I'm saved, I just need to know that. If I can work with everything else, do you accept Jesus as your Lord and Savior? Now, if you want the way y'all dress and the way y'all have service, I ain't gonna lose a potential relationship over because you got a different theology. Come on, bro. Yeah, that's crazy.
At the same time, man, it was to the point that was a huge prejudice. That's a huge prejudice.
Doc is prejudice right now, bro. Some people, somebody come to what y'all like? Why does it matter? The Son, well, yeah.
Even though y'all might Trinity or some say they're all.
We still believe, bro. Like we believe in having church at 11 o'clock. Well, it's just a church time. Are you serious?
If the Lord come in at
some people believe like, no, you gotta have church at this certain time. That's the way we always done it. That way. Like, so you gonna on the potential relationship, something that's real, man, over on religious differences. Come on, bro. Yeah.
That's exactly what it was. Everyone that I was with was more of a philosophy. And I thought about those things. Like, man, they were on point according to their faith.
Sure, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, and that's when I had to, man. Sometimes, that's why I tell people sometimes we can go get stuck in that past. Doc, we think about maybe potential people who could have been like, man, that might have been one,
Right.
But you didn't go for it because of everything on all those out voices, man.
That's it.
Right. You go tell your parents like, I don't know, man.
So now
I
am going in my heart like, wait a minute now. Let me be sensitive and be careful about it. I'm looking for everything.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna try to make no quick decision on certain things that I was conformed to and make a decision on. But I can't do it no more.
I would tell you, happened. Man, this girl, was I in college? I still must have been in college, bro. And I came home. Man, when I walked in my grandma's house, man, this girl, Doc, she was off the racks, bro. She was like, Doc, she was like that. Like, sure, I'm telling you, bro, she was like that. You know what I'm saying? So, man, and normally I wouldn't even say nothing,
Right.
And I must have said, I don't know how I got her number. I'm trying to figure out to this day, how did I get her number? My grandma, my grandma must have hooked me up, whatever. So I called her, man. She said, yeah, we can meet up. But
okay.
And my mom was like, man, she ain't no good. I'm like, what? I'm like, what? Because I think my mom thought she was fast, she was whatever. Look back in the day, everybody had stuff going on, bro.
Right.
You don't know. So y'all looking at her lifestyle, y'all looking at whatever. So y'all already saying that, she already lost. Like, come on, man, you don't know. Because of that intervention, you just don't know. That's why I say you have to let stuff in the past go, bro. Because you can't even run the scenario. Like, what could have happened, man?
Right.
No, what's up? No, you can't. Is she too fast for you or whatever? Like, dang, man, it's like, well, hold it, because you don't know me. You know your son. Right? You don't know what kind of person I am. You just think I'm just. Cause I ain't gonna be that kind of guy when I come home because I respect you. But I was in college. I'm in East Carolina. So that's what. Like, man, yeah, this girl is, it's a cute little girl. Yeah, but my mom's like, nah, she ain't. I'm like, okay, and I respected mom. I'm like, it's mom. I mean, you can't. And I'm still really under my mom's roof. I mean, even though I'm in college, so yeah, bro.
You got to have the Holy Ghost. The Holy Ghost, she ain't speaking the tongue. She ain't it.
And man, hey, what's terrible, man, is when people tell you like that, and in their younger days, they were doing dirt, bro. You know what I'm saying? I wonder people when they get, the oldest, older people, once they get older, they act like I ain't never did nothing wrong. Like, no, how many of these babies are in here? You said, they're cousins. Like, how they related to you? Like, what are you talking about?
I'm sensing that you probably trying to put my life. trying to your life in mind. You want me to do, you trying to
Nah, bro.
live your life.
Nah. Yeah, yeah. Good to have counsel. Like, now, if I'm talking to you and I'm trying to talk to a lady, and you say, "Hey, like, Russ, man, I can't tell you what to do, but just let me just give you some history because I just kind of see, I know there's some patterns."
Right.
So now, to me, in that way, I need to be you got some facts that I just don't know about. I'm sensing stuff that's coming from my feelings and emotions, but you like, listen, man, I know of at least 4 or 5 cats, man, that she been down with.
Right.
I just, and she might be different, but I just want to let you know, just in case you don't know.
Yeah.
I know the whole picture.
Internally,
yeah, she might be. Yeah, so yeah.
I definitely agree, man.
Yeah, I think counsel. I think counsel normally is based on fact. Like if you tell me you like somebody, sure. In your you might be saying, yeah, this person got potential. I think we can have a. But if the Holy Spirit say, look, you need to tell them that X, Y, Z, man. Hey, check her credit. I mean, listen. Yeah, I'm big into that now. If you're gonna date somebody, check their credit score.
Hey, man, I'm so happy that mine's like a 6 something going up now. I'm so happy about that, bro.
Doc, you know what? Hey, never believed that until you actually start. When you lend people money,
right,
you start realizing, I see why creditors look at. Right. Your credit score tells you about. Hold it. It doesn't tell you about how money you have. It tells you how you manage your life. You know what I'm saying? Right. Yeah.
It really seems that either I'm going to remember you or I'm going to forget you.
Right. Yeah.
That's pretty much what it's saying. The credit is letting you know if you're going to be remembered or you're going to be forgotten.
That's it, bro. And how do you handle your life? How do you are you going to overextend yourself?
That's right.
Because a low credit score means you overextend spending money that you know you couldn't pay back.
And you forgot about your responsibilities.
Sure, bro. I'm telling you, no. If you get ready to get married, you say, look, man, let's pull up this FICO score. Let's see where we are. Because I'm not just hold it. I'm not talking about your money. I just need to know, can you manage? How do you manage life? How do you manage? Now I mean life thickness. This is it because I had to do it. I mean when I was way out of money and I had to switch over to living off of credit cards because I was just like, man, I was struggling. You know what I'm saying? So not to say that can be the end all, but there's some truth in their credit score. That's why sometimes when you get a job, they look at your credit score. I think
they gotta ask permission for it.
Yeah, that's for your permission. Like, can we look at your credit score? Like what? Because this is it. If you won't manage your own materials, if I'm giving you stuff to manage for my company, right.
I'm giving you a business card. I'm giving
everything.
Card. I'm giving you stipends.
Yeah.
I'm giving you all that. And
right. If I give you a petty cash phone,
I got to you taking trips. You get on a plane first class, and then you get to a hotel and be there for 3 to 4 days. Come on, man. I got to see credit score. Man.
Yeah, I got right. You supposed to be there for the meeting. We ain't never. They said, wait a minute, did they come? We ain't never seen them at the meeting.
And you didn't turn your reports in. Oh, we gotta have a talk. We just ain't giving. No, we're not giving this to everybody.
I'm telling you, the way that you deal with it's not about being rich. It's not about, but the way you handle your finances. Well, that's just one indicator. Right. One indicator is like how does a person, handle their finances? If they have finances, if they're working, if they're not working, they're in hardships. I mean, that's different. But if somebody is working a full-time job, look at their credit score. Like, wait a minute, what are you doing? What happened? Now, if you're in recovery, I understand. Because sometimes we got to recover. If you've been working for 5 years and you just like, you got all this stuff, and it's like, how you got all this stuff? It's like, club the credit score. That means you're overextended.
Right.
And then you walk into that person's debt because when you married him,
right,
and you just got married to all that. Yeah.
So it says for the intuition, the following statement generally apply to me. Sometimes I'm looking at the last one. So sometimes I think so much about new possibilities that I never look at how to make them a reality.
Bro, that's
Is that you?
Yeah. Hey, it's just like this, man. Going back to the relationships, I think that's the approach.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. You think about, man, what if she say no? What if she says yes? Right. Where is this going? Instead of saying, hey, how you doing, Russ? Why don't this just you think 3 hours on how to say hello instead of just saying, look.
I'm thinking about what if I go up there, she diss me, or
right? Yeah, dog.
Say, man, what you doing?
Dog.
Oh, I was just gonna try to say hello.
Dog, they used to be me in the club, man. You know, you see the girl sitting at the table. Why don't you just look? If she say no, fine. No, nothing lost. But you like, man, if I walk over there and she tell me no, it's like, so what? You just it's the club.
I like it make it easy. That, hey,
yeah, right. Yeah, that's it. Right. That's
keep on strolling.
Like I did that one time, bro. It was this girl, man. She was just sitting. I'm like, I don't even care. I'm like, let me just see how it goes. And that I went over just I was going over to come back to my seat because I know this girl gonna be, whatever.
Right.
I said, hey, how you doing? Just want if I can talk. She said, have a seat. Stop. Yeah. I was messed up, bro. I was like, wait,
bro. Okay, how it is now.
It messed me up, bro.
When I was there, if I'm looking for a woman, looking for a man too.
Bro,
we gotta think about that.
That's scientific.
That's just what it is.
Hey, that's scientific.
You see a woman in the club.
Hey, that's scientific.
I'm just saying,
why think she ain't at the club just to sit there?
It's cause and effect, right there, if the woman's in there sitting down, she's looking for a man. Don't be afraid. You know what I'm saying? And female, don't be afraid when a man walks up to you. That's all right.
Hey, that's on the best counsel. I don't even go to the club, but I always had to. Right, you have to think if the girl is there by herself, why you think she there, bro? Yeah. That's crazy.
So you got either two things. You can I buy you a drink, or do you want to dance? No. Either she gonna say no, I don't want to dance.
Hey, you know what? It's probably 80%, yeah, bro.
Hey, well, majority of the times you're gonna get a yes. It depends on how you.
Right. Yeah.
And if you got that smell good, or you got the right one, all you got to do
bro.
Faster.
Yeah, bro.
That's it.
But no, hey, that last man.
All you got to do.
Yeah. But that, my man.
I'm not saying that's all you
got. My man. But yeah, when we think, it normally, when we, just to bring the spiritual a little bit, man, a lot of times overthinking is just fear.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
What it is.
Right.
That's exactly what it is.
It's fear. You just fearful. Like, I'm fear of rejection, fear of loss, fear of whatever. Yeah. But the people, it's the guy who won't never take the shot, he always passing. Like, bro, it's something. If you 5 men on the 5-man basketball team, you got to contribute some point. Right. You might be a good passer, a good blocker, but when you're on the offensive side and you never shoot, bro, that's 1/5 of scoring potential that they never get out of you because you never shoot the ball, bro.
One of the 5 rules they're gonna ask the player if they're watching him. One of the keys, does he have confidence?
Not confidence does it, bro.
Does he have confidence? Yeah, he's athletic. Yes, he can play. He's smart. Does he have confidence?
That instinct, bro. That instinct to like, no, I don't care if I miss, I'm shooting.
Yeah,
that's self-care, man. Look, I like Jordan, man. Jordan, y'all looking at the highlights. Y'all looking at the shot. They don't show you my off nights when I miss. Man, I can't even hit the ball. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like what's his name? Curry.
Yeah,
the eyebrow.
Yeah.
I mean, shots she was shooting, bro.
And you know what they tell him? Keep shooting, man.
Keep shooting. That man was 34 for 10. 34 for 10, still shooting. He had to go to the doctor to see what's going on with him. They said, man, your eyes is jacked up. That man got his eyes fixed now. Man,
yeah, they got back into focus. Yes, yeah. So when sometimes if you're intuitive, that's a borderline fear, man. Right. You got to make sure that you're not even in your relationships, man. If a spouse is or someone you date is doing something you don't like, if you don't address it because you think, man, if I say this, man, it's gonna be over. So, but that's fear. Like, wait a minute.
You have to approach
it.
Yeah. Especially with those that are in relationships. I feel if that's happening, then that's early sign of
it is
of insecurities or basically not being healed or not having any healing.
That's it, bro.
Also you can also expect in the beginning of a relationship, but once that happens, those parties have to get rid of that or talk about it, or have to find some other way to get past that, because that's going to be the deal breaker.
It's a deal breaker, eh? If you always overthinking, you sitting somewhere like, you know something is off, and you like, man, I know if I say this, it's gonna cause conflict. Right. If you can't deal with that, man, just leave that person alone. Leave that. Yeah. Two things gonna happen is that you gonna be frustrated, or the other person is just gonna they'll start losing respect for you.
That's true.
Yeah. Because I don't care what you say. Nobody really likes a yes person all the time, man. So come on.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. And sometimes you need that balance, bro.
Right. Sometimes sometimes you have to put your foot down, fellas.
That's it. You ain't being mean.
You're not being mean. So you have to put your foot down, because if what is that movie with Tyler Perry and Gabrielle?
Yeah, Mr. D's. Yeah.
She was always looking, but then when he just looked in the eye and said, "Look, I'm going out."
That's it.
She was like, "What? Yeah, I'm going out."
You're right, Doc. You
have to mix it up sometimes.
Yeah.
It's not being mean. It's nothing like 9 times out of 10 when you're doing that, what you're doing is you're patiently changing the mindset that they have. It's not saying that they're disrespectful, but like, oh, I thought you were this, but now you okay.
Right. Yeah, and nobody wants to, and people, when you're dating or whatever, you want balance, man. You don't want somebody like, I want to do whatever you want to do. It's like, that's boring, man. You're not trying. It's like, you got to have something that you like that's different. Like, you can't just say, they say, I want to see Wakanda forever. Like, that ain't really my speed, man. It's like,
don't tell me about that. I heard people are crying about that thing.
Oh yeah, dog. It's like, man, yeah, you walk out of there kind of like,
you seen it,
bro.
Come on,
I ain't gonna say nothing, but yeah, bro, it's like, man, and the movie is fantastic. But man, the emotional, man.
What? Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, it's kind of a tearjerker. Yeah,
don't do it like that. Don't build.
I ain't gonna mess with you. I ain't gonna mess with you. All right, bros. I'm just letting you know, man. I know y'all. You gotta put your big shoulders on. Yeah.
You gotta have your intuition.
You gotta have a little bit of that, bro. You gotta have a little bit of that. Yeah, they wrote it well, man. But no, I'm not gonna do any spoilers. But if you hadn't seen it, yeah, when you go see it, it's some emotional stuff in it. No, that's Regina. Since Regina's up, what's up, G?
The motivational strategist.
Can you hear us, G? Hello?
I think she's trying to say something.
She's saying, I gotta turn all the way up. Hey, Gina, can you hear us? Yeah, my mic's on because I'm.
There you go.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Okay.
You all right? Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, girl, you a heel. Yeah, you a heel, girl, in Jesus' name.
It's a little calm.
Have you heard? You been here? Have you been hearing what we?
No, I think it's to hear.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we've been talking about intuition and sensing tonight, and like A was reading the thing for both. It says sensors, man. Sensors pay attention to physical reality. They pay attention to what they see, hear, touch, taste, and smell. They're concerned with what is actual, present, current, and real. They notice facts and they remember details that are important to them. They like to see the practical use of things and learn best when they see how to use what they're learning. And experience speaks to more than words. And then the intuition, those who use intuition, they pay the most attention to impressions or the meanings and patterns of the information they get. They rather learn by thinking a problem through the hands-on experience. They're interested in new things and what might be possible. so that they think more about the future than the past. They like to work with symbols or abstract theories. Even if they don't know how they will use them, they remember events more as impressions of what it was like than actual facts or details of what happened. Yeah.
That's it.
Okay, I'm on the first one. What was the first
Yeah,
one?
you're right. I can see that. I agree. Sensing you more detail, more about the facts. Yeah, you that.
Mhm.
Do you see yourself trying to read? Do you find yourself trying to read between the lines?
All the time.
Well, you got a little bit of both.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm more of both in that category because I was hear what you're saying, but somehow I may think there may some type of underlying subliminal message.
Oh yeah, intuition, G. So if I tell you, hey G, I like your hair, would you try to read something into that, or you just think you take it for face?
I think what you're saying. So, I mean, you wouldn't have said anything if you didn't like it.
Right. But if you ask me, hey, do you like my hair, and I say, it's okay, what would you think then?
Is you being true? You
Oh,
got,
okay.
I would use this as an example. If I say I miss you and you say I miss you, I'm gonna feel like you said it because I said it.
But G, that's not
I
fair.
miss you, right? No, and it's not. But at the same, but at the same token, someone genuinely says it or not. I would say that.
But G, wait a minute, Gina, wait a minute. If you come up to me and say, Russ, I miss you. If I say, Gina, I missed you too, you don't take that like I really miss you.
No, that's what I'm saying. You can tell if a person is being genuine.
Oh, you can tell. Okay.
You know how you can tell if you want to not. You know, people like, girl, I don't know you. Like, yeah,
Lord Jesus, Lord have mercy. I'm glad you were able to get on for a moment. Yeah, Lord have mercy. That is just too funny. Golly, girl. So are you always listening for the meaning behind what people say?
but I'm more of an active person. I watch you. You can say something you're doing the face, but I got to see it.
Oh yeah, that's a sensor.
I got to
That's a sensor. They look at facts. Yeah, yeah, yeah. If I tell you I like you, and if I'm not doing the action, so if I tell you I like you, what actions do you think you should go along with that? Say if you're in a dating relationship, hey, I like you, Gina. What do you think should go along with that?
I would look at the gesture. I'm not like a big you don't have to do nothing big for me. It's all stuff that I actually pay attention to. You don't have to go out and down, but if you open my door for me, or if you see I'm trying to do something and you jump in and help without me having to ask, or you just call, you send little messages throughout the day saying about you. That's how I know if you like me or not.
Oh wow.
All right, that's cool. That's cool.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, that's a tie-in. Yeah, I still think that's more sensing, and I would think women are more intuitive, but I can see how y'all do look at facts. What is the person actually doing?
I believe women are more. Well, I ain't gonna say that. It depends what it is with detail.
Yeah, that's true.
It
Yeah,
depends on what it is that we're more detailed than them.
right. Because I remember that story with that's. Go ahead.
Oh, no, you go ahead.
I was looking at that I think about the movie with Taraji Henson, when she could read a man's mind.
Oh yeah.
And so she was just doing she literally did everything that before he could even ask. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because she, instead of using intuition, she was just like listening to what his thoughts were. And I think about that. I mean, we're trying to read people's minds, but a lot of times it's like, we'll say that sometimes. I know what you're thinking. It's like that's a big guess. You know what I'm saying? Like
that takes a lot of it takes a lot. Go ahead.
Did I fit in?
No, you good.
Oh, I was gonna say that when I talk to sometimes if we talk to somebody and it seems like during your conversation they're saying everything that you said almost to try to read your mind. Have you ever had that conversation before?
I used to do that. Yeah.
Nah, I'm gonna keep it real with you, but
yep. There used to be people used to get aggravated with me.
Like what got me started with that when I started going to psychology 101.
I know.
They started talking about the behavior patterns. So when I had
everybody when they take that psychology class, we all become like, man, you go, man, yeah. Psychology 101 people up.
What? Anxious or something, you ask them a question, blue. If they start twiddling their fingers, they start shaking or something, start moving. Oh my God. Oh,
psychology 101 kid. Oh Lord.
I was the man after that.
I know, like you thought you was
showing enough.
Like, that's what everybody think they going into psychology. Like I'm gonna change my major. I'm gonna be a psychologist.
You look at the side of the neck and see if the pulse went up or the eyebrows or the eyes start dilating.
Or look which way they looking.
That's
right. Are they looking up or they looking down?
They tell the truth, they're lying. Come on, man. They think it's look. What?
Hey, don't write that down while they're talking. They love to put on that paper.
Oh, I know, Lord. Lord Jesus. Yeah. Mental notes.
That's it, man.
Hey, yeah, that's psychology 101 class, boy. You genius, man. You
trying to say I can read people's patterns by looking at their body. Yes, sir. What? Ah, bro. Don't cross your towards me. I know it's on. Oh, she didn't fold her arms up when I asked that question? Oh, it's good. I'm good.
Oh, God, that's the reaction right there.
Yes, sir. You don't want the arms to fold, bro.
When the arms fold, why y'all do that, G?
Arms fold, he said, oh, shut down on me.
Shut down, bro.
All right, have a good day. I'll talk with you later.
I know that's right. Die. I don't know why y'all do that, Gina. You can always tell. You talk to a woman, she start folding her arms up, man. You hitting ice. You hitting ice. Or you.
You know, to me, I'm gonna tell you one secret about it. If you're talking and I'm sitting down, if you're talking and you see me rocking back and forth, I'm listening.
Okay.
I'm like really listening to you.
Okay.
So that's how y'all know if I'm really listening. But if I'm not rocking, I'm just looking at you weird. I'm trying to figure out what you're talking about. And But we talked about, the body language and the arms folded. So I stopped doing it because I didn't want nobody else feeding me.
Right. Oh God. Yeah. And I think one of my things is if I'm talking to you and I'm kind of losing interest, I feel myself turning away. I have to stop doing that. If I'm standing up, yeah.
Wow.
I start turning towards like the door, or I just start like,
Yeah, those are signs too, bro.
Yeah,
those
like
are signs too.
Yeah, okay. Or I try to say something to end the conversation.
Right. Try to.
I know you got stuff to do. Like she's like, I ain't got nothing to do. Like, oh my God, man. It's like, okay. It's like, I don't want to hold you up. Like, no, I'm good. Like,
I understand to order some food. I said I just want to order some food. That's all I came in to do.
Oh, Doc, when you call somebody by mistake and they want to hang up, like, you know what? Have you dialed the wrong number? They're like, hey, whoa, oh, no, I dialed you by mistake. Hey, what going? Like, hey, bro, I told you, I dialed the wrong number. I hit I was supposed to hit the, and they like having the whole conversation. I'm too like, oh, man, like, and they know you got time because you dialed somebody like, well, let's talk, like.
Give it a one-word, nothing.
I know one word chilling. I'm like, that's it. Hey, the one word.
Gang. PlayStation.
Chilling. I know chilling. Yeah, yeah. What you been doing today? Nothing.
How was your day?
It was good. It was all right. It was all right.
It was awesome. Let's get out the phone.
I know.
I'm the busiest in the world when they ask that.
I gotta go. I'm very busy.
Oh, yeah. Wow. Oh, wait. Somebody, I got somebody on the other line. I hit you back.
Oh,
like,
wow.
oh, let me hit you back right quick. Like,
yeah, I'm thinking back how many times that has been said to me.
Good gracious, bro. Yeah.
I'm busy. Oh, okay.
I'll call you back. Yeah. Woo. Good gracious. And then when you ask them kind of, questions, like, who did you talk to this about today? Like, what in the heck is that? Because then it's like, you got to keep your plate clean, because if you get this, like,
sometimes you don't want to trying to be nice, but not hurt, but it hurt at the same time.
Hey, did you talk to so-and-so today? Yeah, for a minute. Like, what y'all talk about? Like, oh my God, man, come on, let it go, let it go, Lord. Yeah. Some people, and and I think women know that, man. If women, I don't know. I don't know. We call it women's intuition. How y'all can just know to ask the wrong question at the right time. Yeah.
This is when I knew that something was not right. What you doing?
I know.
So I'm thinking about why you calling me at the blog. I saw such and such.
Yeah. Ooh.
I'm like, oh, word? Yeah. She told me at the. I saw her at the mall. So what they're saying is, hey, that's your friend. She ain't your girlfriend right now.
Uh-oh.
I'm two and two together when women do things like that.
Yeah.
So no.
Yeah, where old girl at? Like, she at the crib. She ain't really at the crib. Just bad.
I'm like, yeah.
And then,
yeah. Where you at, girl?
I look. Where you at?
No, don't hug me.
Now this song, say my name, say my name.
I'm at the house, I'm about to come over.
Why you acting shady, calling me baby? Oh my God. Say my name, say my name. That is, I'm gonna listen to this song. Oh my God. Golly. Boy, they had this song. It's like, yeah, it's like, wait a minute, why you so vague? Wait a minute, why you ain't talking? Like, all right.
Call me baby.
Yeah, baby. This was good, man. Intuition. I'm glad you called in for a second. I appreciate it. Yes, sir. Hey, we need to bring the female element in. Yep, that's what's up. So, yeah, good talk, y'all. Good. Listen, next week, y'all, it's Thanksgiving. Yeah, I'm just trying to think. We'll play it by ear. I think we got some stuff going on. I think we got some stuff going on next week, but so we'll keep y'all posted about Monday. So yeah, it's Thanksgiving. I believe next week is Thanksgiving. Yeah, man, it's here. So yeah, we'll the broadcast on next week. More than likely we'll have it, but we'll just play it by ear. Like we got some stuff going on at the church next week. So, but yeah, I'll definitely let you know. Go ahead and finish talking about these, man. Yeah. No, we really might need to talk about it next week, though. We got people coming home. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. We might have some more listeners. We'll get to it next week. Yeah, we might need to go ahead and get that in. Yeah, that's what's up. Oh, I know that's.
Oh. Man.
That's what's up, G. That's what's up. I'll let my wonderful co-host say goodbyes to you.
Go ahead, Richard. What we're going to talk about? I'll go ahead.
What's the last two? We still should have more.
Okay, I'm trying to find it.
Hold on. Yeah, we should have. Wait a minute. Let's see if I can get it to pull up. What set? We've been doing it for 3 nights now. It's 4 sets of those.
Right.
Uh,
I can't find it.
it's all right. It's okay. I think I just need the list. Big nations.
Right.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Yeah, I know we got 2 more left. Hold on 1 second, y'all. What's the ones for next week? Extrovert, introvert, sense and the intuition. Oh, judging and perceiving.
Okay.
Yep. Do you prefer to get things decided or to stay open to new information and options? So do you like concrete? Do you just like go ahead and making that decision and sticking with it, or do you like to kind of open ended? So that's perceiving. Yeah. So that's good. Yeah. Yep. That's what's up. So, yeah, G, did you say your goodbyes?
Oh, you need that?
No. No. Right now.
That was good, G. That was good, G. Oh God, G.
You about to play it, Pastor?
I ain't gonna miss. I don't know about it. Rap Transman. Oh my God, G. That was it. Hey, like no, we don't even need that. We don't
need no more.
Oh God, y'all, that was good. Gina, that was a great song. You hit it. I don't think I'm gonna play it. I need to start Spotify, but no, that was good. All right, my brother Abe in the house.
Together and not over each.
Grace and peace, my brother. And truly want to release y'all with the priestly blessing tonight. This is the blessing that God gave to Moses to give to Aaron to bless Israel. I want to release this blessing, number 6, verses 22 through 27. Hallelujah. This is a blessing that it's our blessing that Jesus gave us access to the blessing. So I like to be one of the last things you hear is you can fall asleep with the blessing of God. Ask if you can turn up towards the sky, that would be good. But if you're at work or doing something else, or if you just don't have the ability to turn up the palm, if you can just hear this blessing, just receive it tonight. Start with number 6 and 22. It says, "And the Lord spoke to Moses, saying," verse 23, "Speak to Aaron and his son, saying, this is the way you should bless the Israelites. Say to them," verse 24, "the Lord bless you and keep you, protect you, sustain you, and guard you." Verse 25, "The Lord make his face shine upon you with favor and be gracious to you, surrounding you with loving kindness." Verse 26, "The Lord lift up his countenance upon you with divine approval and give you peace, a tranquil heart and life." And verse 27, "So Aaron and his sons shall put my name upon Israel, and I will bless them." All right, y'all. Y'all have a great Monday. We'll see you next week for another episode of Relationship Maintenance.
Good night,
Hi, G. It was good, bro. Good, bro. Good.
Man.
We need a man with sensitivity. He's like, no, we don't. That was good, bro.